All right, so you're coming off kind of a tough 2014 season. Heading into this year, so what's the mindset, the feeling heading into this year?
Well, we lost a lot of guys from last year. We graduated senior class at 12 or 13 guys, and you know, we talked to guys going back to the spring about, yeah, that's a lot of production to replace, but the great part about that is it's a lot of opportunities for people. So, we're looking for guys to step up and take advantage of opportunities that are going to be presented. Um, like I said, we're 2-7 squad. We're as good as your record. We were 2-7 squad last year. That's what we're working to get better than right now. We had some guys who put in a lot of work in the off season. We've seen some great performances from some of our guys in the weight room, some of our spring and summer sports. Agility wise, we've seen a lot of guys with it take a lot of growth in the past year, and we're excited to see some of that translate to the field here this fall.
Can you talk about replacing that production? Obviously, a big part of that, Tyler Albert, who graduated, and also you moved your quarterback in Brandon Potts. So what's the thought on who you have kind of to fill in those roles?
Yeah, we do. Obviously Tyler had one of the best seasons in school history. Last year he ran for over 1,500 yards, or right around 1,500 yards, set a school record for points in a season. And anytime you lose that, no matter who it is or what position it is, it's going to be at least some big shoes to fill. Um, we've got 3 or 4 guys who we feel pretty comfortable with, and some of the things we're going to do scheme-wise to kind of take advantage of some of the athletes that we've got this year. We've got a little bit different type of athlete, whereas Tyler was a guy who could run over you or run by you. We've got some guys that maybe aren't quite that same combination, but we've got some guys that can scoop pretty good, and we got a couple of guys that would rather run over you than run by you. So we're just, like I said, we got to be able to take advantage of our opportunities, and we feel like we've got some good kids, some good athletes ready to try and take advantage of that and put themselves in that position for success. And right now, between now and the end of August, it's all about finding out what works best for us, what some of our best personnel groupings are, and what's going to work for us, and tailoring that to our strengths. When we talk about Tyler, but you're right. We graduated 2-year starter at quarterback. And Nathan Yeager was a 3-4 year starter as a fullback for us. So our entire backfield is going to be brand new, and that's a bit of a scary thing sometimes, but it's also, we talk about it's a great opportunity for guys who have been putting in some work behind the scenes and maybe haven't gotten the recognition in the last couple of years, that they're going to have plenty of opportunity to go out there and make a name for themselves this year. And that's a challenge we've thrown down to them. In backfield too, but then we lost. We're replacing 4 guys up front, so we have plenty of spots, and plenty of people who are need to rise to the occasion. We feel good about guys that have been here putting in the work and what they're going to give us this fall.
And then I've seen 2 guys that you kind of have at the QB position so far. Obviously, going to the first can't hear, but kind of are those the 2 guys that you expected? Who are those 2 guys?
We've got. Buzz Conger's probably going to get the first shot at it. Buzz is a senior for us, has done some nice things in the past. He was our starting free safety last year, has been the backup quarterback, has done some nice things at the JV level for us, and brings a pretty good skill set as far as, he's going to be a bit of a physical quarterback, not afraid to tuck the ball and run it, and initiate some contact that way. But he's also pretty good. He sees things well in the passing game. So he's been chomping at the bit for this for a while, and we're going to give him a crack at it. Other guys we're kind of working there. We've got Tyler Albert graduated last year. We're fortunate enough to have 2 other Alberts in the mix. Tyler's 2 younger brothers, Trevor and Trey, that are going to get some reps at the quarterback spot too. And we like to have a quarterback of class. So we look at about 4 guys, and we throw them in there, and we'll let it come out however it may.
And then brothers one with more of the Buzz-like.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And then we talk a lot about offense here, and then defensively too. Kind of what changes do you expect or need to make as well heading into the season?
Our personnel is different. Last year we were fortunate enough, we had pretty good size up front. We had pretty good size in our linebacking core. and you know our athlete is a little bit different. So scheme-wise, will be a little different than we've been in the past. We're going to look to be a little bit more of an aggressive unit, try and dictate what we can do to the offense rather than just kind of reacting to what the offense does to us. You know, we've got some guys that can run, and we've got some guys that in space can be very good athletes and do really nice things. So we're looking forward to putting them in positions where we can go let them just create havoc and make some plays, and you know, putting them in positions to succeed. And we're excited about it. It's going to be some new stuff. The guys are going to have some fun learning a little bit different defensive mentality. And we're looking forward to seeing what we can do on that side of the ball.
All right. Thank you.